Hello everyone, and welcome to Hill Street. Today's story is You Don't Want to Know Why I Still Love You by Alba. If you end up enjoying this story, please leave a like. And if you enjoy hearing stories from me, please subscribe and become a resident of Hill Street. And let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Now, let's get to this nightmare. The worst thing you can do is think of me. After all, I am like your apartment key. I keep all the treasures that made you who you are secure. I treasure your untouched ukulele you wanted to learn from YouTube. I treasure the cheap mirror that hosts the ritual for your body issues, your saggy tissues, the wrinkles in your face you hide with mascara. I treasure the Korean chili flakes you bought from the Kmart to serve as spice for your numbing life, unopened, untried. And I treasure the overhugged panda toy I gave you a decade ago from a crane game, one you refused to throw. And you treasure me in the pocket of your heart, secured, safely forgotten, so that you can bravely face your future wealthy clients you peddle to in front of your condominium for sale kiosk. You only have to think of nothing more than a touch of your finger to know I'm there. Because I am there, and I love you, and I like you for who you are, for who you were before, for who you are now. I don't want you to sigh. Forget that no one bothered to take you up on your brochure. Forget that you weren't able to bring anyone to your model unit. Forget that you cannot even stutter through the condominium tour you rehearsed repeatedly. The clients will come. I know they will. Your commission will follow. Trust me. You do not have to explain yourself to your team leader. Mark is a lazy douche, and you know better. Just pack up your fake Chanel bag, freshen up your makeup, and ride the 7 p.m. train home. And because I love you, I fixed your bed, washed your dishes, wiped your mirror and your kitchen counter clean. That much I can do. You shudder, not again. You tell yourself. You hold back the tears. You resist the urge to pack up, move to another city, get another job. You know you can't keep on doing this, but you are strong. So you leave your things in your apartment. You visit your landlord on the ground floor. Good evening. Have you seen anyone entering my apartment today? You ask. You know the answer. The old man shakes his head. The first time you asked him this, he became worried. He panicked. But now, he couldn't even be bothered to return your greeting, let alone say no. At least he still smiles. And then you ask your neighbor, a shut-in online streamer, a woman, a college dropout. She was nice enough to take your packages for you while you were away. She appreciates the takeout meals you sometimes bring her. There were no packages for you today. You weren't even expecting any. I would know. I would have taken them for you, if you would let me. Did somebody enter my apartment today? Not that I know of. Why? Did someone clean your apartment again? You force a smile. I wish someone would clean my apartment, she bantered. You know, it wasn't her as well. You've caught a glimpse of how messy her place is. You know, she can't. You let it be. You return home. You take a bath. You wanted to lie down and forget it all. But the soreness of your back and the ache of your feet from standing all day will give you no rest. You resist, but you must. You open your fridge. A fresh 6-pack of Strong Zero. I bought it for you. It's your favorite. Please stop. I need to be sober, you tell me. But I'm not there now. So you pick up 1 can, and like a good girl, you drink it all. Because the worst you can do is think of me. It's Friday. Sandra and Karen invite you to this fancy bar down by the boulevard. Wealthy men flock there. They joke. You wore the turquoise cocktail suit. It still fits you. 4 years after you bought it. You look stunning. You look a decade young. They are good friends, Sandra and Karen. They pick you up by your apartment. You laughed and gossiped to the tune of loud disco tracks. You all cheered to your first month of sobriety. You lied. You always do. For that, I love you. I cleaned your apartment for you. I laid in your bed, guarded your things. I took the picture of us still framed in your desk. Looked at it, reminisced. You always keep on hurting yourself. For that, I love you. I left before you arrived. They left you by your apartment. They probably know you make bad decisions now. Remember when you got drunk alone in another bar a year ago? You were throwing yourself in the arms of this man and his Versace shirt. He could have taken you home and have his way with you, but you puked all over him. You ruined his Versace. You were thrown out. You passed out. I was the one who took you home. But no, your friends just happen to care, just not more than I do. And like a good girl, you brought out all the Strong Zero cans I bought for you. One by one, you drank them all, slowly at first, but then you were just guzzling it down. For that, I love you. You know why I want you drunk, because that's the only time I can be with you. That is the only time I can open your apartment while you are in it. That's the only time I can carry you, passed out on the floor, to your bed. That is the only time I can let you rest your fragile head on my lap. That is the only time I can comb your auburn hair and tickle the urge to just rip off your scalp. That is the only time I can caress your throat and resist the urge to choke you as painfully as I want to. You wake up. You are so beautiful when you wake up drunk. You fumble for your phone and turn it on. This is the only time you can think of me. This is the only time you can see me as I was a decade ago. Still tall, still thin, skin still rotting. I still wear the shirt I wore a decade ago when you broke up with me. It is still wet from the blood that flowed out of my throat. You didn't like the way I loved you. I dotted on you too much. I gave you attention, money, time. I was too obsessive, you told me. I suffocated you. I didn't want to let you go, but you wanted to be free, away from me. I still love you when you fought against my grip. I still love you when you ran to that kitchen knife and slashed me. You did not want to cut my throat, but you did, and you needed to, because I would have broken yours. You mumble, you whimper, you cry. I'm sorry, let me go, kill me, let me be, forgive me. But you know I can't. You know I'll just let the alcohol lull you back to sleep and let you be until you wake up and cry alone. You don't want to know why I still love you. You don't want to know why I still care. But this is how I kill you. This is how I make you pay.